Gravelweed by Jason Isbell is going to be played in standard tuning, and it is going to be moving out of a G-shaped formation for pretty much the entire verse. Not pretty much, the entire verse. Your ring finger and pinky finger are going to remain anchored on the 3rd fret of string 6. So my ring finger is on the 6th string 3 fret, and I'm bringing my pinky finger back to pull it down to the 1 string 3 fret. So we've got 2 G notes there. I'm playing this whole thing with a pick. I will say Jason Isbell may be doing some hybrid picking where he's plucking down with the pick and then plucking up with his 2nd or ring finger to get a feel like that. But to me it sounds crisper with the pick, and also I'm a bit maybe more articulate right now with this pick than I am trying to do the fingers thing. So I'm just picking it. Also, the picking pattern through the entire verse is just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, where your pick is going to be plucking the low G, and then your ups are going to be hitting variations of strings 4, 3, 2, and 1, depending on where we're at in the chord. So the first thing that you hear is kind of an upstrum on strings like 2, 3, and 4. And then it gets into that. So like a up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Also, immediately after that first up and down, we start to fall into the riff. The riff will be taking place, or the movement of the verse will be taking place with your first 2 fingers the whole time. The first one is to put your first finger and your first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret and your 2nd finger down on the 3 string 2 fret, and you're doing that simultaneously. So you've plucked up, you've gone down to the 6, and now you're plucking up again, putting your 1st and 2nd fingers down simultaneously. First finger on 2 string 1 fret, 2nd finger on 3 string 2 fret. So, and then you're going to hear the open 4 string sneak in there, and then you'll move with your 2nd finger to the 4 string 2 fret, leaving your 1st finger where it is on the 2 string 1 fret, and you'll hear that up strum again. So that's the movement. You're just moving from an open 2, 3, and 4 string to fingers 1 and 2 down, basically in kind of an F position almost on strings 2 and 3, and then you're going to lift up your 2nd finger and move it to the 4 string 2 fret, with your 1st finger remaining where it was and your pinky and ring fingers remaining where they are. And then it just starts back over by picking up your 1st and 2nd fingers to strum that open 1, 2, or that open 2, 3, and 4 again. And then it's just like the whole thing is happening with your right hand just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Lift. Lift. You can also hear the movement of so whenever we get into this kind of suspended G chord right here, that's partially a C chord, you can hear the picking go from the 6 to the 4 to the, from the 6 to the 3 to the 2 to the 1. Each time coming back to the low 6 on the downbeat. Basically you're hitting a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Your 1s are always the down, your ands are whatever you're plucking up, and the movements are all basically happening on the upbeats, on the ands. So it rolls like that through the verse until it goes to the chorus. Going to the chorus, you can hear the 6 string 3 fret note slide down to the 6 string 2 fret as kind of a passing walking note to get to the E minor. The E minor is going to be an open 6 string, 2nd finger on the 5 string 2 fret, ring finger on the 4 string 2 fret, open 3, open 2, open 1. The strumming pattern will also change here. You're going to go like down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So down, 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 up is going to be on the E minor. Then you move to a C chord, and you can play this one of two ways. I've got my ring finger on the 6th string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 5th string 3 fret, second finger on the 4th string 2 fret, open 3 string, first finger on the 2 string 1 fret, open 1 string. It is a down, 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 up, down, up there as well. Then you're going to go to a G chord. You can play it kind of this cowboy G, where you just move your ring finger to the 6th string 3 fret, second finger to the 5th string 2 fret, open 4, open 3, open 2, pinky finger pulled back to the 1 string 3 fret, so kind of the G chord that we were using in the beginning. Or if you want to play this style of G chord, you can do that as well. And then up to a D chord. So the D chord is going to be an open 4, first finger on the 3 string 2 fret, ring finger on the 2 string 3 fret, and second finger on the 1 string 2 fret. So E minor, C, G, D. On the last 2 counts of the D chord, you can hear Isbell lift his first finger off the fretboard and go like up, down, up, emphasizing the open 3 string there. Do hammer-ons with your first finger into the C positions, the G positions, and the D positions. That sounds good. Whenever it gets to the little kind of break in the song after the, I guess it's the second chorus, it's coming out of the D chord, and you can hear him slide up to the 3 string 4 fret. And I don't know what finger he's using to do that, but slide up somewhere to the 3 string 4 fret. And then usually in this chord you can hear him come back down and hit an open 6 string. Sometimes I wonder if he's playing an E chord, ultimately maybe something like this, where he's got some finger fretting the 3 string 4 fret, and then maybe a first finger reaching and grabbing the 5 string 2 fret. So you've got a little bit of like a full chord there. But then after sliding up, it slides back down. So you pluck, you slide back down, you pull off to expose the open 3. And then like it's moving into a C chord, where you put down your second finger on the 4 string 2 fret, pluck that, pluck the open 3 behind it, hit the C chord, and you can hear him go. That is lifting your second finger off of the 4 string in the C chord, strumming down, hammering back down with your second finger to the 4 string 2 fret, and then opening it back up again. So you get like, then move into the G chord, and you can hear a hammer on there with the first finger to the 5 string 2 fret. Sometimes it just goes like 5 string 2 fret and then opens the 5 string, and then up to the D chord again, where it runs back up to, well, sometimes in this D chord you hear it go. So I'm playing that as just in the D chord, putting my pinky finger down on the 4 string 4 fret, and then moving up to the 3 string 4 fret, and then moving up to the 3 string 5 fret, and then back to the 3 string 4 fret, and it rolls back into the E. And it's really pretty formulaic. I think it's just doing that the whole time. If you want to hit some different hammer-ons in there, moving from the D to the E minor, that could be good. Like kind of anything that's right here in this box would be good coming out of the D. then running out of that break, you can hear on the last D, you can hear the 6-string 2-fret sneak back in again as a passing walking note to walk us back down to the E minor for the last chord, for the last chorus. I was a gravelweed and I needed you to raise me, whatever those lyrics are there. So those are the chords and the movements to Gravelweed by Jason Isbell. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.